My beautiful people, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another lovely episode of Logical Remorseless Podcast / Reactions. It's your dog, your brother, man, your favorite African American, Melly, baby. Now, in this episode, man, we did one recently about how hard it is to make a Division I college basketball team. So now I want to do on something that I know a lot of you probably wonder as young adults, children, and as adults. And that is how hard it is to make it to the NBA. And I think a very good example of this would be one of the cockiest people that a lot of you probably hate. And that's Moran. I love Ja. He's very cocky, but you have to be at times to be that great. And from him becoming a 0-star recruit to where he is now, I think we need to talk about his story and see exactly what he had to do to make it there. The sacrifices, the journey, the training, and everything. So let's get right to it, man. Thank you guys for almost 600 subs. In a month and a half, we are on the way to 1,000. Subscribe, like, comment, dislike. I don't care, man. All comments are good, man. Let's get to the intro and let's get to the learning.
Town 0-star recruit to the most electrifying.
Shout out to Maximilian 717, brother.
Is the story of Moran. Small town dreams. Demetrius Jamel Morant, better known as Ja Morant, wouldn't just make his dreams come true.
It's a black ass name.
His father T's as well. T had basketball.
Shout out to Usher.
Much larger than the town of Dallas.
This pops is for real.
With just over 2,000 people that his son was born into. T Morant won a high school basketball state championship, playing alongside Ray Allen, before going on to play at Division II Claflin University. He was considered.
Bro, I never knew that. Wow. So it makes sense why his knowledge.
During a professional career overseas, and was ready to live his dream.
And he played overseas.
Would change his life forever. T's wife Jamie was pregnant with Ja. Giving up on his aspirations, T directed all of his energy to helping Ja make a career out of basketball. T even hand-built a small cement basketball court in their backyard. This is where T.
Bro. This does not get talked about enough, bro.
Pushed Ja to be great, and where Ja fell in love with the grind. From mastering the art of the step-back jumper to doing tire jumps with tractor tires, the two would spend hours at a time working on Ja's skills and athleticism.
But I wonder what made his dad believe he could
jump. Instead of going to play basketball, he stayed to raise me. That's my motivation. I'm living my dream and his dream right now. Ja had to work that much harder to achieve this because his physical stature didn't scream at future NBA player. In fact, Ja stood at just 5'9" as a freshman in high school, so he actually didn't suit up for the varsity basketball team until his sophomore year. He also didn't play for a well-known AAU circuit growing up. Ja played with the South Carolina Hornets, a small grassroots team based in Columbia, South Carolina, that lacked the backing of a major shoe company that other top AAU teams had. But he was teammates with Zion Williamson for a season, which provides for some crazy throwback photos that almost seem fake. And I'm sure plenty of lobs from Ja to Zion back then. Diamond in the rough. While the infamous saying is, curiosity killed the cat, curiosity led to Ja getting discovered. Even though Ja was coming off a season in which he received all-state honors.
Yo, his hair back then was hot ass. I don't know what made him do this with his hair. But damn, compared to now, yo, his hair was ass.
As a junior,
his hair choices were ass.
He was not being recruited by colleges. The summer before his senior year, Ja was a late addition to a camp put on by Chandler Parsons' AAU program.
Oh, wow.
Murray State assistant basketball coach
took
James
advantage,
Kane
man.
was there scouting a different player at the time. Kane ventured down a hallway in pursuit of the concession stand, and as he was eating his Doritos and sipping on a soda, Kane heard balls bouncing in an auxiliary gym. So out of curiosity, he decided to take a peek. He was immediately taken aback by Ja's play in a game of 3-on-3 and said it only took a few minutes to realize Ja was special. Kane was so impressed with what he saw that he had Murray State's head coach Matt McMahon drive up to the camp to personally witness Ja in action. McMahon quickly agreed with Kane's assessment, so Murray State's recruitment of Ja began. When it came time to offer a scholarship, Ja was so under-recruited at the time that his mom asked Kane if the scholarship was for 4 full years. I just started laughing. I was like, yeah, it's a 4-year scholarship.
So maybe it's not. It's got to be because of where he played ball at. Then it's not because of his skill set. Then, right? It has to be because of where he played ball at, from being from such a small town, that he didn't get the notoriety that he obviously deserved. Because if he was doing this in New York, for example, he'd have full rides in all kind of colleges. Then, don't you think? That's kind of my assumption of that.
scholarship, but he's only going to be there for 2 years, said Kane. At the time,
wow.
24/7 Sports and Rivals, two of the most notable voices in rating high school
confidence
athletes, and following their recruitments, didn't even give Ja a rating and showed him as having 0 offers outside of Murray State. But Kane firmly believed that his hankering for a snack resulted in him finding a diamond in the rough, as Ja committed to play for Murray State, making a name for himself.
And he was hooping. He was hooping. He was hooping, bro.
First arrived at Murray State, he was faced with the harsh reality that he still had a ways to go before making it, and just accepting a D1 offer didn't mean he had done so. Ja was far from being viewed as a big man on campus.
See, hold on, play that back again.
A D1 offer, faced with the harsh reality that he still had a ways to go before making it, and just accepting a D1 offer didn't mean he had done so.
He said he still had ways of making it, and just accepting a D1 offer wasn't just it. And that's exactly what we did on the last video about high school basketball, how to make D1 basketball, and how to be greater, and how to make it to the NBA. Basically, that's exactly how your mindset has to be. It's not just making it, because once you make it, what the hell else are you gonna do? So the fact that Ja's mindset was like that shows exactly that he was destined for greatness. Basically, his mindset was not just make D1. It was to make it past D1. So that's incredible, bro. That's incredible to have that mindset, especially being a 0-star recruit at a non-known school. Very impressive, Ja.
Ja was far from being viewed as a big man on campus, like a traditional top basketball recruit would be. Ja said, coming from being under the radar, I could sit somewhere and nobody would know me. That lack of notoriety quickly began to change.
And I think he liked that.
Impressive freshman season.
I think he liked that a lot.
Where Ja showed he belonged in Division I basketball. He averaged 12.7 points, 6.5 assists, and 6.3 rebounds per game that year, on his way to earning first-team All-Ohio Valley Conference honors. Following a season where he did it all for Murray State and helped them reach the NCAA tournament, Ja started to find himself on NBA draft prospect lists. He solidified his spot on these after being one of the 20 players invited to Chris Paul's elite guard camp during the summer after his freshman season. With newfound attention from pro scouts, Ja took this momentum and ran with it, as he grabbed the attention of the college basketball world with his sophomore campaign. That season, Ja averaged 24.5 points, 10 assists, 5.7 rebounds, and 1.8 steals per game. Ja was named...
I don't think y'all understand how hard it is to average 20.5 points in high school. I mean, in college. I don't think y'all understand how hard that is.
OVC Player of the Year, as he became the first NCAA player to ever average...
And then still give 6+ assists.
And 10 assists per game, as he also led the country in assists that year. His popularity then soared after shining under March Madness's bright lights. In a first-round win, he became just the 8th player in tournament history to record a triple-double, as he recorded 17 points, 16 assists, and 11 rebounds. Even though he and the Racers fell in the next round, Ja didn't go out quietly, going off for 28 points. Ja became the talk of the entire basketball community.
He was hooping, bro.
For the 2019 NBA draft, making the jump.
Oh, there's
Ja
Mama.
Becoming a fan favorite.
I never see Mama a lot.
Electrifying play style and eye-popping numbers still wasn't.
We're gonna do a Ja Moran highlights reaction too. I love Ja, bro. I love his confidence. I love his demeanor. I love people say he needs to be humbled and all that. I love everybody says that, bro. I love it, bro.
Enough to silence all the doubts that surrounded him. He dealt with questions and concerns about his game's ability to translate to the NBA level. Was his success the product of playing in a small conference not traditionally known for basketball? Is he too skinny to score on and guard grown men? Will he be a flash in the pan and never fully established in the league after being fun to watch?
To be fair, his defense is
this was the noise Ja heard as the Grizzlies drafted him.
But he makes up for it for all those other things that he could do so well.
Exactly that, just noise. His rookie season was his opportunity to show everyone that he belonged in this league. And that's exactly what Ja did that year, as he took home the NBA Rookie of the Year award. He averaged 17.8 points, 7.3 assists, and 3.9 rebounds per game.
Having fun doing it too.
In assists and total points scored. While Ja demonstrated that he can achieve personal success in the league and was tremendously talented, the conversation shifted to his ability to lead and turn an entire franchise around. With the
conclusion was on that team when he was there. Forgot about that.
Missed the playoffs for a third straight year with an 89-148 record. Ja Ja's second season in the league was nearly identical to his first, as he again averaged around 20 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds per game. The difference? Ja carried Memphis to the playoffs. And to say he carried them is not a stretch. In the newly implemented play-in tournament, Ja put up 35 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists in an overtime win over the Warriors that gave the Grizz the 8th and final spot in the playoffs. Then they stunned everyone by taking Game 1 on the road against the top-seeded Jazz. Ja followed up that win for 47 points and
such
7
a disappointment
assists in Game 2. While Memphis ended up falling to the Jazz in the first round, it was clear that the future was bright in Memphis with Ja running the show. Face of a franchise. With Ja having...
Let me say this too, man, about that whole face of the... I'm not just about Ja Moran in totality. If they... Well, they kind of messed it up already because they got rid of some core pieces that were very useful for the Memphis Grizzlies. But at the same time, my only issue with Ja, and a lot of people's issues too, is that his immaturity level does show at times. And why do I say that? He doesn't... How do I say this right? I like the fact he doesn't respect Golden State, but at the same time, he has this certain delusional ignorance about himself. We've all seen him say things such as, if he was still playing, he believes that they would have beaten Golden State. There's no way they were going to beat Golden State. There's literally no way. Golden State is a team that understands personnel very well. They understand if you beat them one time, they understand how to make sure you don't beat them the next time. That's how Golden State is. Remember, they blew y'all out by 30 while y'all were playing, and then without you, they blew you out by y'all blew them out by 40, and then they won the next game. So it was just hilarious to me because people were really, after they blew them out, the Golden State Warriors out by 40. All of a sudden, they thought Memphis was going to win now, and in my head, I'm thinking, you think Golden State is going to lose by 40 ever again? Do you really like? That's what I'm saying. Like, what people don't understand basketball. They don't understand. This is a team that's crazy. But in Ja's case, I just don't like his delusional mindset. I love his confidence, but he has a lot of delusion at times when it comes to beating Golden State. Just like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks has this delusional mindset, like how Patrick Beverley did. Remember when Beverley said, It's the next 5 years are his, or things of that nature. And I was just like, bro, you don't understand. Injuries happen, trades happen, things happen, bro. And Golden State has gotten better this year, so we'll see how that goes. But I want to see Ja Moran succeed. I want to see him grow, and grow. Because I think he will be a phenomenal superstar one day. I think he's a good all-star right now. But he will be a phenomenal superstar to me one day. I hope to see it. I do.
Proven he's talented enough to carry a team. The question in year 3,
once his shot becomes more consistent,
the next leap into the realm of superstardom. Expectations
I'm excited.
High, thanks to what he had already accomplished, as the conversation shifted to seeing how high his ceiling is. Ja's play this season has shown that ceiling seems to be sky high, averaging over 25 points per game and just under 7
because they were saying how skinny he was and all this nonsense.
Ja was selected to his first
and I was just like,
and not only that, but he was named a starter in the game. An incredible honor for a player in just his 3rd season. This year has shown Ja is capable of putting up video game numbers on any given night, in addition to consistently producing. Nothing better demonstrates this than a 4-game stretch in February.
But let me say this too. We will know Ja will be an amazing superstar when teams find out how to guard him. And let's see if he can overcome it. That's when you know if he'll be a true superstar. Why do I say this? They quote unquote figured out how to guard Stephen Curry, Giannis, and Jokic for a little bit, right? But then look what happened. They figured out how to still beat that. Jokic has figured it out, Giannis has figured it out, and Steph obviously has figured it out. So if Ja can do the same thing, the ceiling for him is crazy. And I'm excited as hell to see it, bro. Him, Jokic, Luka. I'm excited to see all of them, bro. I'm super excited, bro. I can't wait.
Against the Trailblazers, Ja tied his career high of 44 points, scoring 20 in the fourth quarter, while adding in 11 assists for the game. Then,
his touch around the rim is so good, bro. So
in the
good.
Grizzlies' next game, Ja responds by setting his career high, dropping 46 points in a win against the Bulls. Just when it seems like he can't get any more dominant, Ja erupts for 52 points on an extremely efficient 22 of 30 shooting performance.
I will say, too, though, he does get a lot of foul calls, too.
Aren't the only thing that have improved this year either. As a result of his play, the Grizzlies find themselves battling for a top seed in the West. A team that once focused on trying to make the playoffs is now focused on securing the home court advantage. Ja has clearly established himself
Love his
as
game,
the face
bro.
of the Memphis Grizzlies, and potentially
he's literally what Russell Westbrook should have been.
Next thing for him to do
literally
is achieve postseason success, which, based on his track record, it would be safe to assume that is coming awfully soon.
Max, man, great video per usual, my brother. You always do a phenomenal job, man. Sub to the homie Max, man. Shut the hell up. I don't play no damn game. Yo, shout out to Max, man. Sub to Max. Let me give him up. Oh, that's not Max. I'm sorry. That's Nonstop Sports, man. I'm so sorry, Nonstop Sports. I have the next videos from Maximilian. So let me sub to y'all, man, because this was a very good video, man. I did truly love what you guys had to say about Ja Morant, man. And I'm going to react to more videos from them, man. So subscribe to Nonstop Sports, bro. Very good work, man. Very, very, very good work, man. But Ja Moran, bro, he is the new school. I love everything about him, from his style to his attitude. I love all of it, bro, because Draymond Green said it the best about Jordan Poole, for an example. Jordan Poole was talking trash to Damian Lillard, right? And Damian Lillard was angry and told Draymond to control your rookie. And Draymond Green loved that about Ja Morant. Jordan Poole. I love seeing players understand how great they are and just flourishing. I don't have to respect you to this degree of, like, I can't compete, bro. I'm a rookie or some nonsense like that. Ja Moran might not have the accolades, of course, at the moment, but he is putting up very good numbers, and he did lead his team to getting. He did lead his team when it beat Golden State in the play-in. He did. But now, though, it's becoming that his team is playing better without him, and that is true. But at the same time, let's not act as if like they wouldn't get to where they are without Ja Morant. Let's not be crazy right now, okay? let's not be crazy. But yeah, my only problem with him is just his delusional takes at times. But other than that, I love everything about Ja. I love everything about him, bro. Shout out to Ja. Shout out to his mom and dad, man. Shout out to the whole family, man. I'm very happy and proud for that, brother. But for those that are watching, listening, and learning, understand that is how hard it is to make it to the A, especially if you're in a small market as well, too. If you're in a large market, I don't know per se, but you gotta work, bro. You can't be chasing ladies. You can't be chasing the dudes. You can't be going out all the time, drinking, partying, whatever it may be. You gotta put the work in. You gotta learn. You gotta harass these coaches. Go to AAUs. Go meet these coaches. Drive hours, and you gotta do all these things, bro. This is what it takes. And people are gonna say to you, well, you're not going to make it. People are going to doubt you. People are not going to see your vision. But if you're putting up thousands of shots per day and you're in high school doing amazing, you have a pretty good shot of making professional basketball. I'm not saying NBA, but you have a good chance of making it to where they couldn't even fathom. So that's all I'm saying, man. Use this as inspiration, man. I hope y'all do make it, man. All my brothers and sisters out there, bro. And for the OGs out there, for your youth, I hope you can show them this video and help them flourish and make it as well too, man. It's your dog Melly, man. This was a great video, man. Shout out to Nonstop Sports again. My bad, I thought you was Maximilian. That's the next video. But show them some love, man. Even though they got 604+K, they deserve more. This was a very well edited video. Love it. We're signing out, man. And per usual, peace, love, and keep that drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful, sexy, amazing, awesome, immaculate, healthy, awesome. Most importantly, drink water, my friends. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Almost at 600 subs, on the road to 1,000. Love y'all, man. Peace and love. Bow. Peace.